Shalom, family. It's me, Abaya, also known as Ingrid. Abaya is my Yahuwah given name. I'm coming to you on this lovely Sabbath because I've been thinking about some things. So, I am a scroller of TikTok. I'm not on it to try to do anything other than make my little videos of what I feel like I need to say, and I scroll a lot. So, I've come across this young gentleman who is catching a lot of heat because of his stance. And his stance is he wants to be with a woman and marry a woman who has not had children. I forget his name, but yeah, and he's catching a lot of heat, especially from single mothers because of his stance. And, that's his preference. And I don't think he's wrong. I don't think he's right. I just think that's his preference, and he has the right to feel that way. Um, so, in my reading of Proverbs today, Proverbs 5:15, it talks a little about that, and I'm going to read it from the New King James Version. Proverbs 5:15 all the way to the 20th verse. It says, "Drink water from your own cisterns and running water from your own well. Should your fountains be dispersed abroad, streams of water in the streets? Let them be only your own and not for strangers with you. Let your fountain be blessed and rejoice with the wife of your youth as a loving deer and a graceful doe. Let her breast satisfy you at all times and always be enraptured with her love. For why should you, my son, be enraptured by an immoral woman and be embraced in the arms of a seductress?" So basically, what I get out of this is that a man should want to have one of his own. That, it even talks about the streets. And I'm not saying that every woman who has children outside of wedlock are for the streets, but there are men who choose to have his own and not have shared in this one woman bringing forth offspring or legacy for another man. He wants that for himself, and he's not wrong in doing that. Of course, being a single woman who's allowed herself to be impregnated by someone who she didn't marry or who didn't stay, in some most cases it's not the woman's fault. But then again, you can't fault the man for wanting his own. You want your own. Why can't he feel that way? So when I came across this passage of scripture this morning, I wasn't even thinking about this young dude, but it made me think about him and how, what he's desiring is not wrong. It's actually in scripture what he wants and what he desires. And he desires a wife of his youth, and he wants to be the one, to enjoy her. He wants his fruit and his legacy to come forth from his wife, not strangers with him. So it's okay for him to feel this way. It's okay for him to desire this. He should not be thrown under the bus or under the rug. Now, there are Josephs out there, and I won't call him Joseph because no one went into Mary. But there are men out here who would embrace a woman who has children. Seek after those, or wait on somebody who would love you even though you have a child that out of wedlock. There are men out there, but be careful because there are men out there who prey on women, single mothers. They're looking to find single mothers with children, praying after their children. So you want to be careful as a single mother. If this was your choice, if this is the case in your life where you find yourself with a single mother, my advice is to just wait. Don't call yourself out there trying to find someone, just still away, and these are two believers, so not everybody believes. Wait on God, be in the lives of your children, focus on them. A lot of things did wrong as a single mother that if I could go back, I would change a lot of things, but trying to be on the hunt for a relationship or a man sometimes does not end well, because there are men out here, there are people out here that are full of the devil, that are preying, preying, on the weak or the, I don't want to say thirsty, but those who are really just out here trying to pursue something. You will find yourself pursuing a demon who's preying on you and your children, who are looking to cause havoc and wreak havoc in young children's lives. So be careful in wanting or really being thirsty for somebody. Just hold on, baby. Take time with these kids, raise them up where they can really articulate what's going on and what's happening in their lives. When you do find somebody, that you want to bring into their lives and bring in, because you never know, you could be entertaining a demon who's really after your children to steal their innocence. So yeah, I just wanted to come and say that, nothing major, nothing big, but I just thought about this young man, and kudos to you. I don't agree with all the shenanigans he does, to try to make, single mothers feel bad, but I don't disagree with his stance. So I just had to say that. Y'all be blessed. Happy Sabbath.